gusto mo lang naman magmahal at maghanap ng kaligayahan, ng katuwang, pero ang happy ending sana nahanap mo ay naging bangungot. Iba't ibang modus yan ang ating tututukan at hindi palalampasin dito sa Scam Alert! Nako, high-tech na rin po ang panloloko ngayon kaya marami na ang nadadali online. Ngayong umaga, mapanakit sa puso. Pag-uusapan natin ito yung tinatawag na catfishing. At may kasama po tayo ngayon, biktima niyan. Kasama natin si Althea, hindi niya tunay na pangalan. Althea, good morning.
Good morning.
Salamat. At kasama rin natin para matulungan tayong makaiwas sa mga ganitong scam, si Dr. Josua James, Regional Counter Cybercrime Advisor ng United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. Dr. James, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Dr. James is visiting from Bangkok. Si Dr. James po ay nagtuturo sa ating mga law enforcers at sa mga judges sa pagsugpo dito sa mga ganitong uri ng krimen. Una-una, Althea, pakikwento kung paano kayo nagkakilala nang nagpakilala sa yung your knight in shining armor sana. Sige, go ahead.
Alright. So, nagkakilala po kami sa isang online dating app. And then, hanggang sa nagkalagayan po kami ng loob, hanggang sa lumipat po kami sa isang messaging app. And then, nagpakilala siya bilang isang Adrian. And he's working student. And then, hanggang sa naawa ko sa kalagayan niya, nagpapadala ako ng financial help for him.
Gaano katagal nagtagal itong relationship na to?
More or less 2 years.
Okay. In those 2 years, paano mo natuklasan na ang nakakausap mo pala at karelasyon ay isa palang babae?
Yes. Actually, every time na nag-video call kami nung Adrian ng guy.
Iniisip mong guy, oo.
Yes. Napapansin kong hindi niya ako kilala. So, that time, parang nakakutob na ako na something's fishy.
So, may hinaharap siya sa'yo na
Yes.
lalaki?
Na guy. Yes.
So, apparently, kino-coach niya, ganun, habang kinakausap niya?
Not exactly kino-coach, but kunyari nagla-live sa isang social media yung guy, and then papasok siya, and then mag-hello, and then i-enter niya ako, papakilala niya ako na ganyan. Tapos yung guy mag-hello sa akin. Ayun. Tapos parang dun ko na napapansin na hindi niya ako kilala.
Okay. Baka pwede mo lang i-share sa mga viewers natin. Paano ka nahulog kay Adrian?
Syempre during pandemic, that time, parang nagsasend siya ng mga sweet messages, ganun. Like, nagsasend siya ng mga pictures na parang totoo talaga siya. So, parang doon, nagkakalagayan kami ng loob. Ayun, and then, so naging okay kami. Tapos, promise, hanggang sa, ayun.
Paano ka naman naawa sa kanya to the point na nagbibigay ka na ng pera? At umabot ka mo sa
Mother niya din.
100,000 ka
Yeah,
mo? Yung
100.
total ng naibigay mo sa kanya.
Yes,
Pero
more
yun
or
nga, paano ka naawa sa kanya? Paano siya nagpaawa sa'yo?
Kinikwento niya sa akin yung situation ng buhay niya. Like, working student siya and he's studying at that school, like dentistry yung course niya. So, syempre, knowing that med school, parang magastos. So, parang naaawa ako.
But in those 2 years, didn't you agree to meet up? Hindi ka nag-isip na mag-meet up tayo to... No.
Actually, may mga plans kami, but every time we have plans, hindi siya natutuloy. Parang,
He would cancel?
yes. Or not talagang, hindi talaga siya nag-chat or something.
So ano nang ginawa mo nung nakatunog ka na?
So, kinonfront ko. And then, hanggang sa ayun, umamin naman siya, but wala na talaga, hindi na talaga mahabol.
Yan po yung modus na catfishing, yung tawag dyan. Yung tipong nagkakaroon kayo ng relasyon, pero hindi mo alam, peke pala yung karelasyon mo. Like in this case, iba palang katauhan, babae pala. Ngayon naman po kausapin natin, Dr. Josua James, ang Regional Counter Cybercrime Advisor ng United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. Dr. James, your thoughts on this, on Althea's case? Is this something that you see a lot of in the region, in the Philippines?
Unfortunately, this is exactly the type of thing that we see. What you have to realize is that these scammers are professionals. They are professional con artists, and this is what they do all day long. And they have a script to go by that sounds exactly like this case.
They have a script they go by. Are you saying these are also organized? I mean, is there anybody handling them, teaching them, giving them the tools they need to scam?
Of course.
For their con activities?
In the rise of scams that we see online, not just romance scams, but all types of scams, they have this organized crime element to it, where they're learning from each other. There are organized crime groups that can do the money laundering side of things. So some scammers are just completely independent, but most are really related to some type of organized crime.
Please tell our viewers, are there red flags you can easily identify so you won't fall for these scams?
Unfortunately, I mean, a lot of people, especially during COVID times, fell for this because of the isolation and the loneliness. And that's really what these social engineers are excellent at, getting us to feel for them and getting us to feel like we're special. Really, the best thing you can do is think about things like exactly this situation. If you're trying to meet, are they backing out eventually? If you're trying to, as the relationship progresses, are they asking for money? When do they ask for money? Have you met them before, and are you trying to send any financial information? Things
And I think that's the biggest red flag, right? If somebody you barely know suddenly asks for money, tells you these sad stories, that's already a red flag, a big red flag.
That's easy to say because it feels like, but I guess the issue is you feel like you already know them. And that's the whole basis of it. So you think you already know these people, and then you send money because they're your friend. They're someone who loves you, right? So they really play on your emotion. So what I would say is step back from the emotion. Tell your friends and family about the relationship, and then maybe they can help you to kind of see outside of this love bubble.
Maybe somebody objective can give you, or maybe knock you into your senses. So to
Exactly. And a lot of times these scammers will attempt to isolate you from your friends and family to make sure that they actually have that protection. So really try to speak with your friends and family about new relationships online, and that will at least help you be a buffer.
Ayan mga kapuso, sinasabi niya, humanap tayo ng ibang perspektibo sa mga pamilya natin, sa mga taong nagmamahal din sa atin, para baka naman nabubulagan tayo dahil true love na tayo. Dr. James, what are your thoughts on dating apps?
Dating apps, there's nothing inherently wrong with dating apps. It's a perfectly legitimate way to meet people, but with every dating app, every app online, you have to be aware that you don't know the person behind the app. So always be a little bit skeptical of everything that's said until you meet the person and really make that connection. But until you, while they're online, just be a little bit wary.
Althea, baka may final words ka sa ating mga manonood.
Alright, so everyone, much better to make sure na totoo po yung mga in relationship natin online, and I hope this will be a lesson sa lahat.
Okay. Thank you, Althea. Maraming salamat sa tiwala, sa pagkukwento ng iyong karanasan sa amin. And Dr. James, thank you for sharing with us your expertise. Thank you. At mga kapuso, kung biktima rin ng mga scammer, ibahagi yan sa amin para lahat tayo alerto sa Scam Alert. Babalik po ako ng hit.